Okay, so 8.2 part 3 is going to be the next two examples. So it's going to be the two softball field word problem examples for the law of cosines. So the pitcher's mound on a women's softball field is 43 feet from home plate, and the distance between bases is 60 feet, as shown in figure 8.9. The pitcher's mound is not halfway between home plate and second base. How far is the pitcher's mound from first base? So it gives you the picture in the book, but if home plate is right here, and then first base is right here, and then second base is right here, third base right here. I mean, we all know what a softball field looks like. We're going to pretend like that is a perfect square. Going to pretend like I can draw. These are all 60 feet. Okay. Here is the pitcher's mound. Okay. This right here is 43 feet. So little f is 43 feet. This would be little p, which was 60 feet. What we need is the distance between p and f, which would be little h, side little h. Okay, so since this is a square right here, we know that all of these angles are 90 degrees. So this angle right here at h is 45 degrees. So we need h, so we're going to use h squared equals f squared plus p squared minus 2fp cosine h. So h squared equals 43 squared plus 60 squared minus 2 times 43 times 60 times cosine 45. So h squared is about 1800.3. We take the square root, and h is about 42.43 feet. So pretty close to the same distance as from the pitcher's mound to home, but not quite. Now, we know that this is going to work similarly for the try problem. It's going to form a triangle. So in a softball game, a batter hits a ball to dead center field. So from home plate, they hit a ball to dead center field. A distance of 240 feet from home plate. So 240 feet. The center fielder then throws the ball to third base and gets the runner out. So they throw the ball to third base. So that would make T, the side T, 240 feet. Now, we already know that the distance between the bases is 60 feet. So we know side C is 60 feet. And since we know this is 45 degrees, this is an SAS case. So we can set it up the same as our previous problem. We just have different variables. So instead of ABC, we just have THC. So you just have to plan accordingly. So that's why I think it's important to just write out the general form first. So h squared equals c squared plus t squared minus 2tc times cosine h. This is always going to be 45, just because remember the whole thing is a square, and if we're splitting that in half, half of 90 is 45. So h squared equals 60 squared plus 240 squared minus 2 times 240 times 60 times cosine. Sorry, I'm going to have to move down. Cosine 45. So h squared is about 40,835.3247. So when we, that's a 0. So when we take the square root of that, that center fielder threw the ball 202.078 feet. And I don't know really how far generally softball players throw balls, but that seems like a long way to throw a ball to me. And I'm going to stop the video here before doing the next two problems, just so it doesn't take forever and ever to upload. But I'll be back.